Thanks for coming out today for what we think is a pretty big announcement for international soccer coming to Los Angeles. I'm Joe Tallis, and I'm the executive producer of SiriusXM FC 94. We are the 24-hour soccer-only channel, the newest sports channel on SiriusXM satellite radio. We're very excited to be a part of this. We have just earlier today as well, in addition to the announcement of the Guinness International Champions Cup, we have announced, along with Relevant Sports, that we will be the national radio broadcast partner for the event, which will take place in late July and early August. It is an exciting tournament with 8 world-class teams that will play in venues, one in Geneva, Switzerland for a game, and then the rest of the tournament will be right here in the United States and culminate with a doubleheader in Miami at the end of at the end of the first week of August. But the teams that will be here include Real Madrid, which is a 32-time champion of Spain. They have won the UEFA Champions League and European Cup more than any other club 9 times. Also from Spain will be Valencia, 6-time Spanish champion. In fact, the last Spanish team to win La Liga other than Real Madrid and Barcelona. Chelsea, the reigning Europa League champion and also last season's UEFA Champions League winners, will take part, along with Everton, which is the home of United States men's national team goalkeeper Tim Howard. And from Italy, 3 very strong clubs indeed. Juventus, 31 times champions of Serie A and the reigning league champions. AC Milan, 18 times champions of Italy and 7-time winners of the UEFA Champions League. And Inter Milan, also 18-time champions of Italy and 3-time winners of the UEFA Champions League. And joining this illustrious group will be the 2-time defending champions of Major League Soccer, the Los Angeles Galaxy, who will be part of the doubleheader that will take place right here at Dodger Stadium. And we are very honored to be here at Dodger Stadium, a home of the 6-time World Series champion Dodgers. They've also had some very interesting events here as well, from a papal mass for Pope John Paul II, the 3 Tenors concert, some notable music concerts as well, going all the way back to the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band, and also Madonna. But the one thing that has never taken place at Dodger Stadium is an event involving the beautiful game of soccer, or global football, as it can be called. And so we're very excited that we'll be able to put this tournament together. And it will be a doubleheader that will take place here at Dodger Stadium, involving the Los Angeles Galaxy, Real Madrid, Juventus, and Everton. And it will be the culmination of some preliminary games that will lead to the doubleheader here that will take place on August the 3rd. So it's going to be a very exciting day at Dodger Stadium. And to talk more about that, it's my pleasure to introduce to you the president of the Los Angeles Dodgers, Stan Kasten.
Thanks, Joe. Great to be here today. Great to see everyone here. I'm not here for a lot of inside hockey information. That's what Joe and Chris and David are here for, and they'll share all the details with you. But I can tell you how we at the Dodgers feel about this. We often talk about the most loyal fans in all of baseball, and they reside right here in Los Angeles. But I will tell you that as you move around town, you can't go anywhere without seeing a soccer game on TV. So we know this market is just full of passionate, loyal soccer fans too, and we couldn't be more thrilled to bring this Cup new tournament competition here to Dodger Stadium. Anywhere you look, the backdrop from any direction is historic, iconic, recognized around the world. And so it's really fitting that this world-class Cup competition is being brought here. We're very excited about this, in keeping with the spirit of what we're trying to do in renovating Dodger Stadium, also bringing new things here to the stadium. You know about some of the other things we have coming up, including the first hockey game that has ever been held here. We'll have that in January. We're going to have some news soon about upcoming concerts here. But there's nothing more exciting than bringing this fantastic international soccer competition here to Dodger Stadium. Our first one ever. We're confident it's going to be the first of many, many more. So I'm going to kick it back to the soccer guys to tell you more about the event. And I welcome all Dodger fans and non-Dodger fans alike here to 4 spectacular teams and 2 great games on August 3rd. Thanks very much.
Thanks very much, Stan. And again, it's an exciting tournament. And just to give you an idea, the 8 teams will feature 12 World Cup winning players, 7 that were with Spain in 2010, 4 with Italy in 2006, and 1 with Brazil in 2002, and also 15 players from the Spanish championship squads at Euro 2008 and Euro 2012. And a man who knows not only about playing with the elite players of the world, but also being involved with them right here in Los Angeles. His team included David Beckham, now has Landon Donovan of the U.S. men's national team, Irish international Robbie Keane, and they have just brought into the fold as well Robbie Rogers, another national team veteran. It is my pleasure to introduce the president of the Los Angeles Galaxy, Chris Klein.
Thank you. It's nice to see everyone out here today at beautiful Dodger Stadium. It's an honor for the LA Galaxy to be part of the Guinness International Champions Cup. For us and the MLS, I think this is a big moment when we can be part of 7 of the other great teams in the world. You're talking about Real Madrid, you're talking about Chelsea, Juventus. These are teams that have a rich history, and the Galaxy are building our history here in the United States. The MLS has a vision to be among the best leagues in the world by 2022, and I believe that competitions like this involving our country's best team help that. So we're very excited to be part of this. It's also an honor to partner with Stan and his group here at Dodger Stadium to have a game here where everyone's watched so many historic moments happen. And for the LA Galaxy to be part of this, for Cristiano Ronaldo to come to Dodger Stadium, for Andrea Pirlo to come to Dodger Stadium, for one of our country's best players that we've ever seen in Tim Howard with Everton, for him to be able to come to LA and play here, I think is very important for soccer. It's important for soccer in our country. It's important for soccer in LA. The Galaxy have played big games at the Home Depot Center, the Rose Bowl, the LA Coliseum. So to be able to come here to Dodger Stadium is something that we're very excited about. It'll be interesting to see everyone out here, for Dodger fans and soccer fans and Galaxy fans, all to come together to witness a historic event. We're looking very much forward to it. So thank you.
Again, just to give you an idea of the enormity of the tournament, of the 8 teams that will be involved in this tournament, they have combined to win 120 league titles. So it really is the elite of global football that will come into the Guinness International Champions Cup. The exact format of the tournament is July 27th through August 7th. It will start in Valencia, Spain, and that is where Valencia will play AC Milan before the tournament heads to the United States, with preliminary games in Phoenix, Indianapolis, and San Francisco, and then the doubleheaders in New York and right here at Dodger Stadium before finishing up in Miami. I was able to mention that SiriusXM FC 94 will have all the radio broadcasts of the games of the Guinness International Champions Cup. The television partner is Fox Soccer Channel, and for more on their involvement, their Executive Vice President and General Manager is David Nathanson.
Thank you for having us here today. You know, Fox Soccer is just thrilled to participate with the Guinness International Champions Cup. This is really a huge development, not only for soccer, but for the growth of the sport in the United States. Fox Soccer will carry 11 of the 12 matches live, and on August 3rd at 8 p.m. Eastern, Fox Broadcasting Network will air the match from Dodger Stadium live on Fox. So it's, we're putting all of our efforts behind it. We couldn't be more thrilled to be part and participating really in this revolutionary structure of not just bringing friendlies to the United States, but creating a competition with clubs that matter and with stakes that matter. And so we're thrilled to be a part of it and to bring it to fans in the way we only know how. So thanks very much.
All right, so we've talked about ways to watch and listen to the games of the International Champions Cup for the doubleheader here at Dodger Stadium on August 3rd. Ticketing information will be announced in the very near future, but to keep up to date, lagalaxy.com/ICC. I'll now open the floor for questions for any of our participants here. For Stan?
Soccer only, Jim.
Two quick questions. Where will the field be located? In other words, will the goals be basically from the first base line or the third base line?
Yeah, again, when we're online, you'll be able to see the layout, I'm sure, but one corner of the field will be at home plate and move up the lines, with the other goal being toward right field. And the pitch is roughly 100 yards by 70 yards, roughly, and 102 by 68.
So basically the right half of the infield.
Yes, yes,
okay.
Down the right field line.
The other second thing is, who approached who about all of this? Was this something?
You know, I can't tell you who made the first phone call, but I do know that as soon as we heard about the possibility, we jumped right in, because this was such an exciting opportunity for the city of Los Angeles and for the Dodgers to be able to host this kind of event. So, I don't know that, to tell you the truth. All I do know is when we heard that it was a possibility, we got very interested right away.
Okay.
Great.
It's your house, Stan.
Yeah.
Two questions. So the first one is, why now? And the other one is, how much money do you anticipate this is going to bring into LA?
Okay, why now is we would do it anytime, and this is the first one that we were able to do. There were some logistics figuring out how to hold a soccer match, but when we got into the details, we realized we could do this. And as I said, we think it's going to be the first of many, many, because we expect a huge crowd, because we know how popular the game is in general, but to follow the four teams here, that's an extraordinary opportunity that our fans in LA just don't get. So I can't tell you what the economic impact of the whole event will be. Maybe Chris or David can, but I do know for Dodger fans and non-Dodger fans, it's going to be a unique experience, but one we hope to repeat many times over.
Señor Castor, good morning. Rigo Cervantes, ESPN. Yeah, you. Aren't you afraid that Mr. Hyun Jin Kyu will be mad about you guys erasing the mound where he's shown last night?
He's a great kid, and so far he has managed to overcome any hurdles that he finds. And but this field, which has held so many different kind of things through the years, is going to be world class for the soccer competition, for the hockey competition, and we're going to be able to restore it to world class for the next time Ryu takes the mound. I promise you that.
And just to give you a little background, too, the Guinness International Champions Cup is being promoted by Relevant Sports, which is under RSC Ventures. And this is not the first event they've brought into one of the iconic stadiums in the United States, especially for baseball. Just last week, they had Manchester City and Chelsea at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. It sold out in 25 minutes. It was a fantastic match, and they followed it up a couple of days later with a game at Yankee Stadium. They'll be at Yankee Stadium again on June 11th for Spain and Ireland as Spain gets ready for the Confederations Cup. So it's a company that is accustomed to bringing high-profile soccer events to the United States soccer fan, and could not think of a better place to bring the game than to one of the iconic stadiums, and frankly the largest baseball stadium in the world, baseball-only stadium, and that's right here at Dodger Stadium. What we'll do right now is break it up and let you get some individual one-on-ones, not only with Mr. Kasten, but David Nathanson and also Chris Klein of the LA Galaxy. And again, for ticket information, lagalaxy.com/ICC. Thanks very much.